What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to a brand new video. Today I'm doing a different type of video. This is kind of like my first time doing this pretty much ever since I revamped my YouTube channel earlier this year, and I'm doing a new commentary styled video because I want to do more of these going forward. But speaking of going forward, we're going to be talking about my channel going forward, everything that I'm going to be doing in the future, and pretty much the future of my YouTube channel overall. Like, will I still be doing FIFA videos? Will I still be doing Amazon videos? All those types of things. So with that being said, let's just get straight into it. So this kind of stems all the way back to February, I believe, is when I revamped my channel. For those who don't know, I used to do YouTube in 2016. I did YouTube for about almost a year, or around a year in 2016, and gained around like 70 something subs. Videos were doing really well, about 50 to 80 views per video, a lot of feedback in the comments, all those good things. And then all of a sudden my computer just broke, and unfortunately I got it fixed and it broke again. And I was in high school at the time, so I couldn't afford a new computer. There was nothing I could do about my computer. It was broken and I couldn't afford a new one. So for about 4 years, during that time, I was just like, man, like, I'm just gonna quit. I can't do YouTube anymore, even though I really want to. I'm just gonna quit because I can't afford to fix my new computer. At the time, I was working a job, but I didn't really have the responsibility and power to save for a computer and just all those things. And unfortunately, I never really got back to it up until about 2021. I realized, about 2020, I started streaming on Twitch again through my PS4. Actually, no, sorry, that's a mistake. 2019, late 2019, I started streaming on my PS4. I started streaming Fortnite and a bunch of other games that I was playing, double APG at the time. And if any of you watch those streams, you're a legend. Shouts out to you. Comment down below if you watch those streams. But I was streaming on Twitch for about a couple of months. I even did a charity stream where we raised a bunch of money, which was awesome. And eventually I just kind of slowed down on the Twitch because I moved in with my, at the time, girlfriend, who was becoming a wife. Well, she was my wife. I moved in with my wife about December of 2020 or 2019. And then we got married in 2020. We got married about 2 or 3 weeks after we moved in. Our plan was to get married already. We just it was a little bit of a rush decision that we had to make where we had to move in already. I don't want to go too into detail into that. That'll probably be for a future video. But regardless, I moved in with her, and I just kind of had to stop streaming because the Wi-Fi at her house, we were living at my in-laws at the time. The Wi-Fi there was horrible, and just overall, I just couldn't stream. And then we finally got our own apartment in April of 2020. And so that's when I decided, okay, I can stream on my own now and I can start doing everything that I want. I have my own little setup, my own place. This is my first time moving out on my own, aside from living in a dorm at the university that I used to go to. But finally moved on my own, started streaming for a few months, realized that it was really difficult to because my setup is in the living room because of the way my apartment is formatted. And because of that, I realized it's kind of difficult to, be in the living room and streaming with your wife there, especially when, she goes to sleep, she has work, and then that's the time that I want to start streaming, and I can't be too loud because she's asleep. And just all these things considered, I was just like, man, I don't think I could stream anymore. And then I stopped streaming for a bit, and then I finally wanted to get back into it hardcore this time, and I realized, you know what? I'm just going to release a YouTube video in about February, and I realized, holy crap, I missed this. I really did miss this. I missed this a lot, and that's when I decided, you know what? I'm going to go back to doing YouTube. I started uploading every other day, and for, I don't know how long it's been, from about February until August, I've released a video at least every other 2 days or every other day. Most of the time, it's every other day, and yeah, I went off with it. I love it. I love doing YouTube, and I realized, you know what? I've been trying to avoid this for the past couple of years, but I know this is what I want to do with the rest of my life. I want to upload videos, whether it's my full-time job or whether it's what I'm doing on the side. I love doing YouTube, and this is what I want to do for the rest of my life. So I've taken the executive decision to finally do this and pursue this no matter what it takes. If my computer were to break tomorrow, I would do everything that I can to fix it in time so that I don't miss that many uploads. Just anything that would happen, I know that this is what I want to do for my future. So this is what I'm doing, and now I'm going to be discussing pretty much the future of the channel. If you guys have been subscribed since like around February, March time, I started doing gaming videos. I was just doing various gaming videos, Fortnite, Rocket League, Fall Guys, a lot of Fortnite and Fall Guys back then. I even did a Minecraft video, just any type of gaming videos that I really enjoyed doing, I was doing at the time. Even some reaction videos, and I kind of realized that that's not the way YouTube is formatted anymore. That's kind of like the old school YouTube that I was kind of raised into, because I've been on YouTube making videos since 2011, really. But I'm just kind of used to just having a channel that does anything, and that's not really what YouTube likes anymore. The algorithm doesn't push videos that do that anymore. They want your channel to be at least about a specific topic in general. Like if you're going to be gaming, you want to be playing like at least 1 or 2 games, or not at least, like at most 1 or 2 games, and that's pretty much all YouTube wants you to do. And if you're going to be doing one type of video like reaction videos, YouTube only wants you to be doing reaction videos on one channel. So I kind of, realized that, and realized that my videos and my channel wasn't going to go anywhere if I just continued to make these various types of videos and made a huge variety on my channel. So I stressed out about that a little bit, and at the same time I released my first Amazon video, which did really well. I thought it was going to do well, but I only took it as a one-off. This was only something that I wanted to do just one time, and I didn't really expect it to do as well as it did. So I made a part 2 of that video, and that one is officially my best video on the channel. 50,000 views, and a lot of subscribers have gained from that. So if you're watching this and you are one of the people who love to see my Amazon videos, thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for subscribing. I really appreciate you, and so glad that you found my channel. And yeah, pretty much realized, the Amazon videos are popping off. I enjoy doing them, and at the same time, I was also thinking, but this is not what I want to do, make my whole channel about. I even went through the consideration of, canceling, or not canceling, just making my channel an Amazon video only channel, and then moving all my gaming videos, because at the time, I started cleaning up my channel at the time and doing FIFA videos only. I started doing my career mode series only, and at the time, I was just like, maybe I could just move my career mode over, maybe I could just move my Amazon videos over and just make them as a separate channel. But I officially decided, you know what, no, because I don't think that these Amazon videos have longevity, and I think that if I created a channel about Amazon only, I just don't think it would really go anywhere after a couple of months and maybe even a year or so. I don't see longevity in it, and not only that, it's not the kind of content that I personally want to create for the rest of my channel for however long I'm on this platform. So I made the executive decision. I'm going to slow down on these Amazon videos, and I haven't really released one in about, by the time this video comes out, it maybe have been a month or so since I've released one of them. Going forward, am I going to release more Amazon videos? Probably yes, but I'm definitely not going to be doing them at the frequency I was doing them, and they're definitely not going to be content that you should expect from me anymore. I'm going to make some, yes, like I already have some in mind that I want to discuss with you guys. Like, one of the future Amazon videos that I want to make is, should Amazon take our phones away? Something around those lines, something like that. I want to release one of those going forward. So yes, I will be making Amazon content going forward, but for a long time, for a while, I wouldn't expect one on the channel. Who knows when the next one's going to be? Actually, it's August right now. I think that I might release one in August, if not early September. So there will be one soon, but I definitely wouldn't expect for that to be my main kind of content on this channel. I know it does the best, but it's just not what makes me happy. It's not what I want to do for the future going forward. And then we go to the FIFA videos that I was doing. I did those for a few months. I've been doing that pretty much since I started YouTube again. Maybe like around April or May is when I started them. And I've been doing those for a while. The reason that for those who don't know, I announced this on my Twitter. If you don't follow me on Twitter or Instagram, you definitely should. I pretty much speak about what I'm speaking here. Not as in detail, but I kind of speak about this stuff on Twitter. So go ahead and follow me there. I think C11 on Twitch is my Twitter handle, so go ahead and check that out. It's also on the link in the description of all of my videos, and Instagram as well if you want to check out what I'm doing there. And you'll pretty much be up to date. But if you didn't see, I tweeted out that my next FIFA video, my next World Cup, the finals one, which by the way, sorry, I haven't released that. I've already recorded it, but I haven't released it, and it's been over like a week or two since my last FIFA one. But the next one is going to be my final one, my last one ever. Or not ever necessarily, but for the last one for FIFA 21. And yeah, I just decided that, you know what, these videos aren't doing that great. And it took a while for me to realize that, because I really enjoyed doing them, and it was almost like a safe haven. I could release a FIFA video. It was easy to do, and it was there. It was simple. Such a simple like task. Just release a FIFA video. Those are things that are easy to make. You can make like 4 of those a week, and I'd still be fine. But just the feedback wasn't good. I had to take time and realize this. I tried to change things around, and things eventually did get better, but they're still not where I was. Now, the views are very low. If you guys know, If you guys have probably already seen it. The views on my FIFA videos are horrible. They always do less than 20. Sometimes they get up to 30, 40, but for the most part, they stay under 20. And you know what? I have no problem with low views. There's no issue at all with low views, but what I did realize was doing really bad was the audience retention. And audience retention in YouTube is extremely important. If your audience retention isn't good, if you don't have at least like 30 to 40, which isn't even really considered good, but if you don't have at least that, your videos, you know, nobody's really enjoying your videos, and the YouTube algorithm is going to see that, and they're going to be like, okay, so he's making this content, but nobody's enjoying it, so let's not push it out, let's not recommend it, because it's a waste of space in the recommendation box. So I realized my audience retention was bad. Like, I was releasing 13 to like 18-minute videos, sometimes like 8-minute videos, and the audience retention average was 56 seconds. Or like 30 seconds. So that means people were clicking on my video, watching for like 30 something seconds, 50 seconds, and they were just clicking off because they thought it was boring. And it took me a while to realize like people just aren't enjoying this. As much as I'm enjoying doing this, and as much as like I'm happy doing this, people aren't enjoying it, and what's the point of making content that nobody's enjoying? So I made the executive decision to finally make my next one. The World Cup Finals, USA versus Germany, is going to be my final FIFA video going forward, my final player career mode. I was enjoying doing it, but I'm going to go ahead and end it. Will I be making content on FIFA 22 going forward? Actually, I'm not sure. I might. I may or may not. Right now, it's not in the works, but it could be when it releases. Who knows? So that's kind of why I ended my FIFA videos and why I've ended my Amazon videos. Or not necessarily ended the Amazon videos, but why I've really slowed down. I know that there's a lot of subscribers on this channel who simply subscribe for that, but and I feel bad almost for not making that kind of content, but I had to just realize that there's no future going forward. I could probably get monetized really fast from it. I could probably reach goals really hard from it, but it's just not what I want to do personally. And if I'm making content that I'm not happy with, I'm eventually going to become unhappy, and then all my content's going to be bad, and I just can't risk that. So yeah, I'm going to be slowing down a lot on the Amazon videos. I do plan on making them going forward, but the FIFA videos for now are at a complete halt. But then that leaves me with, what am I doing going forward? So if you've paid attention to my channel, if you're just new to this channel, you'll notice that I've been doing a lot of Halo videos recently, Halo 3 videos. For those who don't know, I've mentioned this in way older videos from years and years ago. Halo 3 is my favorite video game of all time. I love that game. I have so much nostalgia for that game. It's just, it even holds up so well today in 2021, and going forward, I think this is what I want to do for at least a couple of months. I'm really enjoying doing this right now, making these videos, and it's just so much fun for me. And not only that, I feel like the videos that I'm making are pretty decent. Now, I do feel like they could be much better. I feel like the clips that I've released, the last couple of clips that I released, I do feel like some of them could be much better. And going forward, I'm going to be practicing and getting a lot better at the game to make sure that the clips going forward are better. But for now, I think this is what I want to do. I'm really enjoying making this content. It's fun, it's simple. No commentary on most of them, which is cool. It's something new that I've never done before, just no commentary gameplay, and I think people will enjoy it. I am inspired by Fat Rat. You might see that in some of the descriptions of the video. I really do enjoy his channel. He's kind of what inspired me to make this kind of content. He just does clips like this, no commentary. His gameplay is better, but I'm hoping to get to his level. And yeah, it's just, I'm enjoying it a lot, honestly. And going forward, I definitely want to make videos similar to this, but also something that I want to do is commentary videos like this one. This is something that I want to do going forward, something that I just want to talk about and just make going forward, because I really enjoy these kind of videos. I've noticed lately that just commentary and gameplay, the old school YouTube, like this is like prime 2016 YouTube. I kind of want to do this because it's something I enjoy. It's easy, it's fun, like it's really fun to make. And I think that I just hope that you guys enjoy this video. I know that this is a long one. I don't know if you're still sticking around by this point. Shouts out to you. Leave a like down below and subscribe down below if you're still here by this point, because you really do care. But yeah, just going forward, I just want to make more videos like this. This is awesome to me. And yeah, a lot of Halo 3 content coming soon, and more Amazon videos coming soon, just not as frequently, and then more commentary style videos like this one, where I literally just talk about anything. In this first one, I decided to talk about the future of my YouTube channel, but in the future ones, I might talk about like literally anything. if you guys want me to talk about something, comment down below what you want me to talk about, and I'll go ahead and try to make a video over that. Even if it's controversial, like anything, literally, like even if it's political, like it doesn't matter to me. I'll make those videos. I don't mind making a commentary video. They're cool. No face cam, gameplay on the background. It's cool. I'm happy like that. So I'm going to be doing these going forward. Will I be doing anything else? Yes, I do plan on making other gaming videos as well on the side of this content. Probably like Back 4 Blood's coming out soon. I might be making content over that. I might be doing like a walkthrough or something like that. So something like that sounds cool and fun. I might be doing that. And then just other if I want to release a gaming video over any game, like if I want to release a Fortnite video or like a Minecraft video, just anything like that, I'm going to go ahead and do it. But this is going to be my main content, at least for now, at least for like the next month or two. I'm going to see how the videos do, assess what needs to be changed, if anything needs to be changed. And if the videos are doing decent, then I'm going to go ahead and continue doing it. And then if I see that the views are low and the audience retention is also low, we might change things around. Who knows how it's going to go, but for now I'm kind of just experimenting with this channel, and going forward I'm going to be making content like this, commentary style videos. So if there's anything you want me to talk about, I'll go ahead and drop that. And then of course gameplay videos are going to be coming out like crazy. So if you love Halo 3 and if you love Halo 3 gameplay, and if this is your first time on my channel or you've been watching my recent Halo videos, please leave a subscribe down below. It means so much to me. And for those who don't know, I am trying to hit 800 subscribers by the end of the year. Right now, as I'm recording this, we're at like 594, and I would really love to be at like over 600. I want to reach 800 by the end of the year. It's coming close. We're August 10th while I'm recording this. I think this video doesn't drop till like August 18th, but yeah, we're just coming close to that goal, and I really want to hit that goal. So make sure you guys subscribe down below. And I think I'm going to end this video. The future of the channel is pretty much, I've explained it. I'm going to be doing some Halo content going forward. I'm going to assess how it's doing. If it's doing well, I'll continue doing it. And if it's not, I'll go back to the drawing board. And yeah, I'm just experimenting with this new channel. I'm trying to see what does well. And I know the Amazon videos do well, but I personally do not enjoy doing them like a crazy amount. I'm not saying I hate doing them. I'll be honest, I love doing them, but it's not what I want to make my channel for. That's the thing. I don't enjoy making my whole entire channel about those videos. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't really know what else to say. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like and subscribe down below. I'm doing the hand motions, but I'm realizing that this is just an audio only recording, so I guess there's no point in that. But yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Comment down below what you guys want to hear me talk about, and yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Love you all. Peace.
Show her the gram, knew who I am. Now she blowing me like a fan. Paintings wanna be with me. One man band winning easily. Big block man with banana tree. Got me swinging the way she pinning up Punani. Freaky her tsunami peeking, yeah.